Good morning, Leon. Take a seat.
Good morning, sir.
We have a situation. My daughter Ashley has been kidnapped, and we believe she's being held somewhere in Spain. I need you to go there and bring her back safely.
Of course, Mr. President. What can you tell me about the situation?
Our intelligence suggests that a group of extremist religious fanatics is responsible for the kidnapping. The reason still remains unknown.
Understood, Mr. President. I'll do whatever it takes to save Ashley.
You're my best agent. I am counting on you, Leon.
So Leon packs up his gear and sets out on his journey. The jet lands far from the village and they change to a car. Leon is accompanied by two local police officers.
Sir, we are here to help you find the girl. We know the area better than anyone else. We will guide you to the location.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your help.
Leon gazes out the window, figuring out the plan to rescue Ashley. They soon arrive in the village where Ashley is believed to be held. The village is desolate and in disrepair, with abandoned buildings and empty streets. They stop on the outskirts of the village to avoid drawing any attention.
We'll wait for you here, Mr. Kennedy. You'll need to explore the village on foot from here.
Leon nods his head and starts looking around the village. He soon comes across an old cabin and decides to check it out. He slowly opens the door and enters the cabin with caution. A villager is standing beside the fireplace and muttering to himself. Leon walks towards the villager and shows him Ashley's photo.
Good morning, sir. I'm just looking for someone. Have you seen the girl in the photo around here?
Largo, fuera de aquí. Largo, largo.
Hey, calm down, amigo. I'm not here to hurt you. Alright, I'm leaving. If you see the girl, please let me know.
However, the villager suddenly picks up an axe and makes a quick lunge at Leon. Leon manages to dodge the attack thanks to his rich combat experience.
Sorry about that, amigo. I didn't want to hurt you, but you left me no choice.
As Leon stepped out of the cabin, he realized that the two cops who had been guarding the perimeter were nowhere to be seen. Leon wandered through the village and searched for the two cops who had gone missing, hoping to find some clue as to their whereabouts. But what he saw next shocked him. The villagers killed one of the officers and burned his body at the center of the village. Leon knew that the villagers were dangerous, but he never expected them to go this far. Suddenly, he hears the sound of footsteps and voices getting closer. Soon, a group of villagers emerge from the shadows and start to surround him. They are armed and their faces are twisted in anger. Leon raises his hands in defense, keeping his eyes on the villagers.
I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for my colleagues.
The villagers only respond with growls and aggressive gestures, and soon they lunge at Leon. Leon quickly draws his handgun and starts to fire at the villagers. He manages to take down a few of them, but the others keep coming at him. Leon enters a nearby cabin and takes cover. He reloads his gun as he watches the villagers circle around him. He knows he has to think fast and find a way out of this situation before it's too late. Suddenly, Leon hears a noise coming from a large cabinet in the corner of the room. As Leon approaches the cabinet, he hears a faint whimpering sound coming from within. He cautiously opens the door, and to his surprise, he finds a man tied up inside. Leon unties the man and helps him out of the cabinet.
Thank God you found me. I thought I was done for.
Who are you?
My name is Luis Serra. I used to be a police officer in this town before all of this happened. I've been trying to find a way out ever since, but the cultists caught me and tied me up in here.
Leon nods, taking in the information. He notices that Luis seems to be knowledgeable about the area and the situation they are in.
We need to get out of here.
As Leon and Luis were preparing to leave the cabin, they suddenly heard the sound of multiple footsteps outside. The villagers bring a towering figure into the cabin. He is dressed in tattered robes and his face was weathered and scarred, with a look of malevolence in his eyes.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What? Who is this big guy?
You have no business here, stranger. This is our village, and we will not allow outsiders to interfere with our way of life.
Leon stood his ground.
I don't want any trouble, I just need information. I'm looking for a missing person.
Mendez sneered.
Ha! And what makes you think we would give you anything? You are outnumbered and outmatched. Leave now, while you still can.
Sorry, but I can't do that. Not until I find what I'm looking for.
Then Leon turns quickly and attacks Mendez with a powerful spinning back kick. But the chief is much quicker than he appears. In an instant, he catches Leon's foot with one hand and throws him up into the air. Leon falls hard on Luis and they both pass out. Leon's mind drifted into darkness as he lost consciousness. Then he found himself strapped to a table with a strange figure looming over him. The figure held a syringe in its hand and injected Leon with an unknown fluid. Leon could feel the liquid coursing through his veins, and he struggled to break free from the restraints. But the more he struggled, the more the substance seemed to take over his body. His vision started to blur and his mind became clouded. Suddenly, the dream ended and Leon woke up, his head throbbing with pain. He struggled to sit up, his body feeling weak and heavy. He finds himself tied to a chair with ropes together with Luis. Leon tries to break free from the ropes but is unsuccessful. He turns his attention to Luis and begins to shake him awake.
Hey, wake up.
After a few seconds, Luis becomes awake and begins to access the situation.
Ouch. Egg.
So what brings you to this village? Whoever you are.
Name's Leon. I'm here to find a person. Have you seen this girl in the photo?
Ah, I see. You won't find her here in this village. She's being held captive in a church.
A church? Do you know where it is?
Yes, it's beyond the farm. But there are dangerous things out there.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Now we have to find a way out of here.
After several minutes of struggling, they manage to free themselves and make their way towards the door. Then Luis shows Leon the direction of the church where Ashley is being held. Leon thanks Luis for his help and continues his journey to save Ashley while Luis moves on to find the way out of the village. On his way to the church where Ashley is held, Leon encounters more aggressive villagers. He manages to handle a few of them, but the enemy keeps coming. So he enters a big house as a temporary shelter. Inside the house, he finds some notes revealing that Baitors and the villagers are reporting to a mysterious man called Lord Sadler. All of a sudden, Leon feels someone behind his back. He quickly turns around, but his neck is already choked by a giant hand. It is Baitors Mendez. It happens that Leon incidentally enters his house. Baitors lifts Leon off the ground. Leon can't breathe and is about to suffocate. At this crucial moment, Leon's eyes turn red suddenly, looking like one of the local villagers. After seeing the situation, Baitors lets free of Leon.
It seems you carry the same blood as us. However, you are an outsider. Remember, if you keep coming at us, you will face severe consequences.
Then Baitors walks away and leaves Leon alone. Leon has a lucky escape, but he is very concerned about what Baitors said.
What? The same blood?
Despite the threat from Baitors, Leon never quits his mission. He starts to explore Baitors' house after he catches his breath. During the process, Leon discovers that there is some history between Baitors' group and Luis, and capturing Luis is their top priority. As Leon searches the room one by one, he comes across a room that is larger than the others. Just when he is about to investigate the room, he is hit hard to the ground. Turns out he has entered the chief's bedroom. Baitors steps on Leon, not planning to spare him this time.
Seem you didn't learn your lesson. Time to die.
Leon tries to get rid of Baitors, but the chief is too strong. At this very moment,
Thank you for watching. Do you enjoy the video? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel now so you won't miss the new videos when they come out. Your support means everything to us and helps us to create more exciting content. Until next time.